The scope and the potential for sports tourism in Ireland is incredible, and we know that it's the largest and fastest growing segment of tourism, and yet we're not fully geared up to fully grasp it all. But what we have had today was an insight into the vision that's required to try and get the bids. We have some of the best providers of global events are speaking in Limerick today, that they're discussing about the possibility of a government-owned bid company to actively go out and promote Ireland Inc. as a place and a great place to have sporting events.
You've got all the ingredients. You've got some great venues, you've got passionate people, you've got all the things that you need here. You just need to put that strategy into place, and you need to bring it higher onto the agenda. Government needs to appreciate the value of sport, and I think that's what other countries have done so far, and I think Ireland really needs to do that.
If you go for something like a Rugby World Cup, it can be the really big catalyst that can actually set Ireland on a course for hosting major sporting events way after 2023. If you look at what we've done in the UK, the London Games in 2012 really gave us the catalyst to be an ambitious host nation. 2023 World Cup would be fantastic in its own right, but when you think about the investment that's required, you've got to look at what is the potential for all those legacy events that could come afterwards.
I think Ireland, because of its compactness and its passion, and of course, you can't do anything without people. You put all three of those ingredients together with the right recipe and the right event, that you'll be able to really draw, I think, a lot of attention and be a fantastic host.
We're in the right place thinking that sports tourism is a huge opportunity for this region. What's been very interesting for me is the focus of other nations on big headline events, getting those events in, and then the tourists will follow both to come to the events, but then also the legacy of the events, profiling the sports facilities here. So I'd like to see Ireland and the west of Ireland move up the league table, the international league table, and actually start really getting a serious player in hosting more highly credible events, and even less, even unique events and smaller events. But let's start getting on the events calendar.